Happy Monday, everyone!
New week, new me. That's right. How's everyone doing? Welcome. It's so great to see all of you again. So great.
Every single one of you.
Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast back here again for another fun Monday. We're ready to go. We're going to just jump right into the show here, right, Mr. Ice?
You bet your ass we are.
All right.
You betcha. All right, let me
just fix this guy real fucking fast. Okay. That's fucking terrible, so.
Every week with the mic.
It's because you had me move it out of the fucking spot over there.
Oh, yeah. It's blocking my...
Messing with my steez.
Yeah, messing my face, covering up the
money.
Ooh,
That's a good sound.
shit.
Andy Harrington, shout out to you guys from the crew at Reliterated. We're recording your episode tonight, Mark.
Oh, nice.
We'll be merciless about you missing it.
Aw.
Why do you miss the episode where they talk about your book? That seems silly. Do you just not like Reliterated?
I've just been a lot's on my mind lately. Just been taking
I can understand that.
a little break. I appreciate you guys though. I look forward to seeing the new episode
Or listening to it.
or listening to it.
All right. Since we got a lock on the live market, nobody else is allowed to do live podcasts except us. So we're going to get right into it.
Monday nights at 8. If anyone out there that follows Chamon, go ahead and flood him. Tell him, Matty Ice, Mark Alive, let's go. Leave this. Let's go.
Oh, fuck.
Did you forget it?
No, it's in my car.
Oh.
Should I go grab it? Yeah.
Well,
Kinda
how
have
else
to.
would we put audio out on the show?
I could record it through Audacity, but that's kind of a pain. All right.
Matt forgot the fucking SD card.
No, I'm not.
That's okay. It's
right.
in his car. It could have been much worse.
No, I'll never forget it.
You gonna crawl under?
No.
Why not?
Fuck off, because I'm fat and out of shape.
I think you can do it.
I can. I absolutely can. I absolutely will not. Just
You
get
need-
up. We can push your little chair underneath.
Wait. Gonna chair. Gonna roll. Gonna chair. Gonna roll. Gonna chair.
God,
Back.
my desk is coming out of here Friday.
Chair. I'm stuck.
You're back.
How's everyone doing tonight? I hope you guys are having a fantastic evening. Once again, this is Share a Clock right at the beginning of the show, sponsored by Share O'Clock. It's a clock. You share it with people. It's a great system. If anyone can just go ahead and share the show, that'd be cool. If not, it's understandable. It's a big pain in the ass. You don't want to bug everyone. I get it. I understand. But yeah, man, we're live. It's Monday night. We're about to go into our podcast here. Matt's just grabbing the SD card. And yeah. Oh, what up, Keith? Shout out to Mark Reichert. Yeah, dude. 2 years sober. That's right, man. Today is the day. The big 2 years. That's right. I appreciate you tuning in, checking out the show, man. Yep, I haven't drank any booze in 2 years. So I thank you, Jesus. I've done it. So, yeah. It's all about going out there and giving 110%, man. So, appreciate the shout out, man. It's very cool of you. Yeah, man. Matt's still getting his SD card as I'm doing Garth from Wayne's World.
Ooh, my little tootsies are cold.
Rolly chair, rolly chair.
Ooh. I'm stuck.
Oh my god, feet are so fucking cold.
You went out there barefoot?
Yeah.
Badass. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh god. The whole set's moving.
Jesus.
Okay. Now I gotta put my blankie on.
Got my little drug bag.
Y'all wanna buy some drugs? Alright. How's the set looking? Everyone like it? I can barely give 10%. Hey man, start at 0.5%. Work your way up. That's what I did. What we would do is Ultimate Challenge. That's how it starts. Ultimate Challenge is what it's all about. If you're going to try and quit drinking, just try and make the first month and call the first month Ultimate Challenge. You know, Matt just did Ultimate Challenge.
I did. Yep, I did a month.
Yep, Jason Clevman just did Ultimate Challenge. So.
Wasn't even a fucking sweat.
Yeah. Big fucking deal, Mark. 2 years. Whoop-de-doo. Ultimate Challenge.
All right, you ready, fool?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you got this one. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome, everybody, to Season 8, Episode 5 of the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast. We are here live at Arsenal Studio, and I am joined with one of the best in the business, the best friend, co-host, retro video game salesman, I don't know, the best human being alive, Mr. Matty Ice. It is great to see you, sir. Oh my God, how you been?
I've been great, man, and that I don't know if I fill any, if all of those accolades, but I really appreciate it. That was super nice.
Yeah, I miss you, buddy.
I miss you too.
Sleepover Monday. We're always hyped for it.
It's
Matt comes over. He's like, yeah, dude, I hated living with you, but bro, spending the night on Monday is dope.
Yeah, I did say that.
Yeah, and I'm like, all right, dude.
Can't live with you, but I can spend a night with you. That's
Yeah.
for damn sure. I
Yep.
was kidding, folks. Mark's the easiest person I've ever lived with.
That's right. Although you were complaining about the heat, I do keep it nice and cold here.
It's a balmy 65.
Yep, he's like, I could see my fucking breath.
Yeah, man. It's fucking chilly in here. But that's all right, you know. We got to keep it cool, keep the heat bill down. I mean, it's been warm out. It was 50 today for a hot sec, and it's not 50 out there anymore. I can tell you because I just ran out barefoot to my car.
It's feeling nice. You know, I'm liking it already. I'm noticing that it's staying lighter out later already. It's kind of cool, man. I'm digging it. I'm getting some spring love, some spring feels in the air.
I was rocking some shorts.
You're always rocking shorts. Dude.
I haven't been the shorts guy this winter, though.
Really?
I wear pants now because I have to for my job.
Yeah, of course, when Matt was complaining about it being cold in here, he's wearing fucking basketball shorts and a t-shirt. I'm like, dude, that's why you're cold.
I mean, you're not wrong, but when I'm home, I'm not rocking jeans and a sweatshirt.
Yeah, I know. That's actually shocking. I have jeans on. I usually have PJ pants.
Well, Mark, I haven't seen you in a week, so
Yeah.
of course I got to find out. What have you been doing, man?
What have I been doing? I think I've been doing what everybody else in this country has been doing, and that's watching the Super Bowl, which was last night. Super Bowl was awesome. We got to I got a very special gift this year. I got to see Mr. Sam Long. He was in the house. He picked me up, took me up to Traverse City. We got to see his folks. It was a great time. I haven't seen them in forever, so it was awesome to see them. It was, you know, we've been friends since first grade, and we realized we never seen a Super Bowl together. We never sat down and watched a Super Bowl together. So we did that. We did that last night for the Super Bowl. Got to hang out with his parents. It was just, dude, it reminded me of an old sleepover from back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, crashing at your friend's house. And, man, it was awesome. I got there's going to be parts of that trip that's going to trickle through the whole show. Some fat dudes stuff I got for that. Quite a few things too. So, but yeah, man, it was just cool to see Sam. I got to take him through a staple here in Bay City as we were leaving. And man, how'd you feel about the Super Bowl? Did you enjoy the game?
You know, I wasn't like super crazy about either team in there, so it was the first Super Bowl in a while where I wasn't madly interested in it. So I was making, you know, I did some buffalo chicken dip, made some brats. I was kind of in the kitchen and snacking it up the most of it. I made I brought back a tradition from my childhood to Sarah and the kids. I brought back my tradition to the new family, you know? And I'll talk. Are we doing a Super Bowl segment? Is that what's happening?
Oh shit! Yeah, we did have a Super Bowl. No. This is the Super Bowl segment. We're talking about Super Bowl now.
Oh, okay. So back when the refs win again, you're not wrong, JD. We'll talk about that. So one of the traditions that my dad had when we were kids was we do the Super Bowl squares, but instead of, you know, everyone having to throw in money, it was just a few adults and a bunch of kids.
Oh yes.
So what he did, he'd throw like $5 and a bunch of candy and stuff like that in there for every quarter. So everyone would get like, you know, 5 to 10 squares or whatever. So the kids were kind of interested in all that stuff. They'd be interested in the game. So I brought that back. We had, it was Sarah, myself, the two kids, and then Brett came over, and I made up some
The
squares.
Hitman Hart?
Brett the Hitman Hart came over.
Dude? Straight from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. The
Yeah,
Hitman was there. That's awesome.
He came over. No, he was an old employee at media that worked with Sarah and I. So he came over, hung
You guys
out.
hired Bret Hart. Hell yes.
That's, he got done with the wrestling thing, and
The excellence of execution. Fuck
and he
yeah.
he went to media, and then he
That's
went to
cool.
the Super Bowl
So
party.
he swung in, and so you guys just did the squares then?
So we did the squares, and then earlier in the day, Sarah and I went to like the $1.25 tree and bought a shitload of snacks, and then I bought some scratchies over at the gas station. So a couple scratch-off tickets and a bunch of random snacks for every quarter. So everybody got to win as well. We had like, everybody actually had won a quarter, and then we had a loser bag. So if you didn't win, you still got a bag.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was a fun time. It was a cool tradition. Everyone enjoyed
what-
themselves.
It's kind of crazy you say that because we decided to play a game also at Sam's house. It was me, Sam, and Sam's mom and dad. Shout out to Boomer and Lisa. What up? So yeah, we did this thing. Sam found it on there, and it's just a bunch of random nonsense that you would pick, and it's just like coin toss, heads, tails, first cheese.
I did that with Mike. Mike does that every year, and he threw. Yeah, that shit was hilarious to keep track of.
Yep.
Was it the national anthem question in there, like under 119 seconds, over?
Nope,
100?
nope. This didn't have that one, but it was things very similar to that. And we all bet a mind-blowing $1 bill each.
I like it.
So yeah, it was for the big $4 pot, and man, friggin', I thought the Gatorade color question didn't really get revealed until the next day. And
What color was it?
I guessed it perfect because there was an option for blue/purple, and I just said purple. And I should have got more bonus points for literally calling purple because that's what it was. It was purple.
I went green, yellow.
Okay. But yeah, no, it was purple, but nope. Shout out to Boomer. Sam's dad took it. He won the $4 pot. I got second. So it was fun. It was a fun way to do it. But yeah, man, we made some awesome food. I'll definitely talk about that in Fat Dudes.
Mm-hmm.
And then, man, it was a fun time. It was a good time to see them and enjoy the Super Bowl. The game itself, I felt, was very, very exciting. There was a lot of plays, freaking Hail Marys, bombs galore, man. It was a big shootout, so like everyone was tearing it up, and then clock management came down to it, and after a really bad penalty, and then like he went to run, and then the dude just stopped right there, and it made sense, but it sucked because it was such a bitch way to have this game that was gonna be like this crazy, probably overtime game, and this game that's been a badass, entertaining game the whole time come down to your little brother's being a bitch in Madden and just found a way to win, and you don't have a chance anymore. That's exactly what it felt like.
So you can't. Here's where I'm at with it. You can't really blame KC for playing that way. It's a fucking Super Bowl. You're going to do whatever you need to win. So you can't really blame them. Yeah, not a very great way to win. You more or less have to blame the refs. And whether you want to agree or disagree about whether it was a good call or not, the whole game, there were barely any penalties. Right. There really weren't any. They were letting them play. There was holding. There was some, there was definitely some interference on some of those pass plays, and they just let them go. They let them play football. It's the biggest game on the biggest stage in the world. They let them play football. Yes, the defensive back himself said it was a hold. You've played 59 minutes the same way, and you've gotten away with stuff like that. It wasn't an aggressive hold. The pass was way overthrown. Maybe he would have caught it. Even if he would have caught it, it still would have left a minute and a half on the clock so that Philly could have came back, scored a touchdown, taken it into overtime.
Yeah, it's a bummer. I mean, but that's how the game of football works. So.
You're right. And the real bummer part about it is it was an awesome shootout game, high scoring. People usually like that, but it's going to be remembered for that one last play.
Yep. And that's too bad, but
overall,
what did you think of the halftime show? The Super Smash Brothers halftime show? You can't say anything, right? We can't say anything.
I'm not gonna.
We'll get roasted.
We will get roasted.
Great
if we,
halftime show. Good job.
It was all right. I gotta. Here's what I will say.
We can't say anything.
The backup dancers fucking crushed it. They were crushing it.
It was good dancing.
There was a lot of the only. You know what my biggest gripe with the show actually is? The lip syncing. Like there was no way that she was singing that.
I don't know. All I know is that stage was dope. It looked like one of those bonus. Everyone kept saying Smash Brothers, which yeah, it did look like Smash Bros. But the way it was moving and the different camera angles from the side, it reminded me of a bonus stage in one of the 3D Mario games.
The one scene they did where the camera was moving forward as like Rihanna was moving back, and the fucking backup dancers were like just as the camera got to him, getting out of the way. It was a cool shot. It was a well filmed halftime show for the live people, like the people watching the show. I'm not a crazy Rihanna fan though, so
I'm not a big Rihanna fan either.
I'm sorry, it didn't do much for me.
So, I mean, I like Lady Gaga, but I don't know. Rihanna's got some good songs, but yeah, I mean, not my favorite Super Bowl halftime show.
No, and I don't think it was the worst by any means. I think we all are pretty.
Is that you, bro?
That's definitely your iPhone going off.
That's
my
you,
friend.
dog.
There's definitely a lot of red in that Super Bowl. If you like red, my God, you fucking love that halftime show.
You know what also is red? Rallies. And that's all I'm saying.
Okay. But yeah, this halftime show is all right. The Super Bowl was all right in general. I didn't catch a lot of the commercials. There weren't. I think the best commercial I actually saw was the Adam Driver. What the fuck commercial? Oh, the Squarespace. It's a website that makes websites, and it was just this whole fucking like Matrix Inception shit, and it was my favorite commercial.
There's that commercial that fucked with everyone. That one Tubi commercial.
Oh yeah,
where started taking control of your TV.
Yeah, it was some bullshit.
I literally like Eric was like, dude, that commercial just tripped me out hardcore. And as he sent that, Sam's dad Boomer was like, Mark, what the hell? Did you just change the channel, man? Did you just turn off the Super Bowl? Like, he started giving me shit about it. I'm like, dude, no, man, it wasn't me. It was the commercial. But yeah.
Yeah, see, it got everybody. Good job on Tubi, because now everybody's going to talk about him.
Yeah, maybe
what the fuck is Tubi?
Tubi is like the low-hanging fruit of streaming things. But now, maybe they'll be in the game. All it took was a small fee of a Super Bowl commercial.
Oh, who would have thought Mike would say Prince is the best Super Bowl halftime show?
Yeah, he would. But a lot of people do, too. So
he did do it in the rain. He played Purple Rain in the rain, which is pretty fucking epic.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's the Super Bowl happened. It was cool. It was a fun time. So, as far as playing games go, I played Kirby Dream Land on the Game Boy because you'll hear some news coming. But yeah, Kirby Dream Land, the original, the debut of Kirby.
So did that game came out before Kirby's Adventure on NES?
Yes.
Yep. Really?
It's the debut. It was the OG, the original Kirby's debut. And if you play it like I did, because I loved Kirby's Adventure on NES a lot. So when you go, you can't copy. There's like no copy abilities, really. I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you just suck.
You suck and blow everything.
You suck and spit and blow everything. Kirby, classic Kirby maneuvers.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's different things you get. Like you do get like the like invincibility. You can still get that, and then you get some other weird powers where like it's like you eat like hot curry, and you're like spitting fireballs.
Oh, okay. So
and then there's this other one for the stage 3 boss, which is actually pretty cool. You have this thing where it like makes Kirby like permanently floating in the air, and then you're shooting stuff. So it pretty much turns into like a bullet hell shooter for that boss. And I haven't really seen many Kirby games do that. But yeah, in the first one apparently they did it, and it was a cool ass boss there. So I was thinking maybe they should make like a whole Kirby game that's like a freaking like a bullet hell shmup game, where it's just like
Kirby sucking and blowing fucking thousands and millions of ships up.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
All the Waddle Dees coming down the screen.
That would be fun, man. So I think that would be cool if they made a whole game based like off that boss fight there. So, but that's really besides Fortnite. Holy shit, I've been playing a lot of Fortnite with the boys.
Boy.
Yeah, all the whole gang, the clique. We got a new member of the clique in the Fortnite club. So yeah, the people are just getting added. So if anyone wants to play some Fortnite with us, hit me and Eric up. That's where you apply to join the team.
That's how you join.
Eric and me. Yeah.
Saginaw Pizza Rolls of Fortnite.
That's right.
So I actually have been playing a lot of Modern Warfare 2 recently. And I realized I don't play enough Call of Duty anymore to keep my skill level up. Because I really played like a good chunk of it. And I'm getting better. I'm not getting shit on as bad as I usually do. So I'm getting better at that. I might talk about that more next week. I'm starting to understand it a little more. I did play a game that I guess there's some controversy behind it. How I said it last week. That is just ridiculous to me.
You have an apology to address all of our listeners.
No, I don't. I played Atari 50 this week on PlayStation 5
for the first time.
For the first time, did I say when? So
you said you bought Atari 50 last week
from Walmart with a Walmart
you said you
gift
walked
card.
into Walmart with gift cards for Walmart and bought Atari 50.
No, I did not.
You did say that.
No, I didn't.
And you said when you were talking about it, you were talking like you played it and you were enjoying it. Type.
No, I did not.
I swear, dude.
You guys have like some fucking Berenstain Bears shit going on.
And then when you then you took a picture of the game in the Discord and you're like, can't wait to play this. And everyone's like, bro, didn't you already play it and talk about it last week?
I talked about ordering it. So here's what happened. I have, through my work, there's a thing called Empower Rewards where if you do basically you can get recognized for doing something that you aren't just, supposed to do. So I got some Empower Rewards for completing a project when someone was sick. So you can like turn them in for all this random shit, or you can get gift cards with it. The main one being Walmart gift cards. So I got Walmart gift cards with my thing, and they are e-gift cards. So when you sent in the group chat, you were like, something about Atari 50. I'm like, oh shit, I should go buy that. And I saw that they had the Switch Collector's Edition, which is just a steelbook and a poster for an extra $20.
Yep.
Or the PS5 version, which was $40. I bought the PS5 version, which I purchased a day before the podcast. So I had purchased this game on Saturday or Sunday.
I don't know, man.
And it was getting shipped to my house. It got there on Tuesday, which then I posted the thing in the Discord, excited to play this. So I did play it. And it's fucking sweet. You're going to love that game. Because it's like...
Now that you've actually played it.
The intro of it, it's basically an Atari museum. And you can go from the very first Atari game, like Pong and Space Wars and all that. Yeah. Not Space Wars, but whatever the fuck it's called. And it'll kind of run you through their whole timeline of stuff. And you can play the games in order and watch videos, like all their marketing and stuff like that. And then they have 4 of those games that they made. And I played 2 of them. I played Haunted House, which is weird, and I need to go back to it. But I played this Atari VCS or something like that. VCS HST or something. It's this weird mashup of Asteroids, Tempest, and like another game that they throw in there. And it's the most like acid trippy game you'll ever play. And it's fucking awesome. Oh, and it has Lunar Lander. So you start out playing Asteroids, then you go into Lunar Lander. So you got to land your rocket.
I hate that game.
You're going to hate it even more. And then you go into this like fucking Tron shit where you're like flying down this racetrack basically, and you're shooting things that are shooting shit at you, and if you blow the ship up, you get a cassette tape. It's real weird. And then I think you go back to Asteroids. Or no, then you go to Tempest, then you go to Asteroids. It's real weird, but it's really cool.
That's cool. Yeah, so, I want to get it for sure.
Atari 50, solid game. A lot of fun trophies.
Are the trophies fun?
So the trophies are mostly the new games. They're mostly the new Atari games, and they're pretty easy to get. I got like...
Okay. If the trophies are lame, I might get it on Switch.
No, I wouldn't say they're lame, but go on my PlayStation account and just look at them, so
Okay.
you know. But they're not bad. They're pretty easy to get.
That's
As
sweet.
well.
Anything else you been playing?
So there was a game that everyone's excited about that I watched. I have not played it yet, so I'm not going to talk too much about it because I would like to play it a little bit more this week, hopefully. So Hogwarts Legacy came out on Xbox and PlayStation and PC. And man, oh man, that game is way cooler than I thought it was going to be.
You're a wizard, Harry.
You can be an evil wizard, Harry. It's set quite a bit before Harry Potter, so none of the characters are in there. I'm sure there's like one of the professors is Professor Weasley, so he's probably related to Ron. Ron, you fucking idiot.
Ron Weasley. Yeah.
But yeah, I was watching Sarah, Dorothy, Rosemary. They're all fucking playing that game, just crushing through it. It looks really cool. There's a lot of fun quests. The spells, like the way that you learn spells, you have to like move it with the stick and like press buttons at the same time. And I figured because they're teaching you how to like maneuver the stick for the spell, I thought you were going to have to do that for every spell, but you just do it once and then it's just like a D-pad.
Thank God.
So you don't have to remember shit.
Okay.
But yeah, you can be an evil wizard, you can be a good wizard. I guess there's like 4 different endings. So
I've heard good things from this game. Yep.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. The one thing that they did with it, which is pretty interesting, is you can be a male or a female, and they have voice options with it. And basically, what it is there's one voice actor, and you can change the pitch of them, so you get a different voice. But sometimes it'll sound a little funky.
Like a chipmunk.
I think you could do that. But I'm going to talk about it more when I play it later.
That's sweet.
So yeah,
I like it. Yeah, I might check it out eventually. I just still have so many games on my backlog.
Matty has some Marky Marker at the Super Bowl. Yeah, we're still broadcasting live from the Super Bowl.
So they tell you, Super Bowl tickets cost a lot, but if you just roll in while they're cleaning up, it's
basically
dirt
free.
cheap.
Yeah.
Actually, we volunteered to clean up. We just got done cleaning out a bunch of shitters over here. And
Over there?
Yeah, over there. Yeah,
Over.
you can't see them; they're behind that. But, so we're here at we're in Arizona tonight.
Yeah,
so.
Arrowhead Stadium.
Yep,
that's not the right
that's
stadium.
Kansas City. Yep. But yeah, man. We got any video game news?
We do have some video.
We actually have. We got a reporter right over here, and they're gonna hand us a piece of paper. Thank you.
Is that Aaron Andrews?
Yeah. Yep. Thanks, Aaron.
Oh yeah. So, fuck.
Appreciate it.
So for anyone that missed it, there was the Nintendo Direct, and it was like a sleeper Nintendo Direct. I didn't even know that thing was going to happen.
Right.
Of course, you got to watch every Nintendo Direct because you never know when they're going to drop some crazy shit on you. Did they this time? Kinda.
Yeah, I would say they did.
It was a above average Nintendo Direct. So we're not going to spend a whole lot of time on it. We got a pretty thick outline here, but I will talk about the exciting games for it and the games that we're pretty hyped for. So Pikmin 4 got its like official trailer debut. I think they've announced it before this. I'm not sure though. You get a fucking giant space dog that helps you out, so that looked cool. Was that you?
Yeah.
Dude, that was impressive. That was some ventriloquist shit.
Thanks.
That was impressive. So, Pikmin 4 game, they're adding another couple services to Game Boy Nintendo Online. So there's Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games.
And this is how I played Kirby Dream Land.
Yeah. And they added a pretty decent amount, and then the games that they showed off later looked awesome too. So they're gonna do like Fire Emblem, so that'll be cool. I'll finally play the first Fire Emblem. And
now, this is huge because they have fucking
yeah.
the first WarioWare game, and that's the best Wario.
Oh, easy! I played that in my dentist office.
Yeah.
They still have them too. They had like Game Boy Advanced SPs attached to the wall with like a triple cartridge.
Oh.
WarioWare was on one of those. I would like want to get to the dentist early just so I could play WarioWare.
Dude,
on
that
the
game
SP.
is fucking great. And the fact it's out, you can all play it now if you have the Nintendo Online. Plus, you need like the special bonus one to get that one.
Yeah, there's
The 64 plus one.
Yeah, which at this point, now that is a pretty good deal. So you get the Mario Kart stuff, you get NES, Super Nintendo, 64, Genesis, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. You get 7 systems to play right now.
Yep. It's funny because last week you were like, this is the dumbest thing ever. Don't ever waste your money on it. Then there was a Nintendo Direct like the next day and they added more.
Yeah.
So they must have listened to the show.
They listened to the show and they're like, oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yep.
Matty Ice doesn't like our service and he's a 64 guy? We got to fix it.
Yep, we got to fix this. They got right to the work and they fixed it. So thank you, Nintendo, for listening to the show.
So there was that. There was a crazy announcement that I was not expecting at all. Metroid Prime Remastered, which they fixed the controls. So now you can do dual analog stick action. They made a big deal out of it because they're like, I can't imagine the backlash they would get if they did not add that.
Oh, yeah.
So that's pretty exciting. And it's only $40, which it came out already, but the physical release is like February 22nd or 28th. I can't remember.
Jonathan's pumped for Minish Cap.
Jonathan and Rico are both pumped for Minish Cap. I can't believe they didn't add Pokemon trading card game. That's coming in a later release. They didn't add any Pokemon games with this Game Boy launch.
Pokemon trading card game's going to be awesome.
Fuck yeah, it is.
That
I
game's
hope.
sweet.
You know what is really exciting that I think they'll do? I think they're going to add the Pokemon Trading Card 2 game, which I've never played before.
That would be fucking awesome.
It's a Japanese only release.
Oh my God, I would be so happy.
And they have so many Japanese games that they add.
Oh my
That'll
God, that would
fucking
be
awesome.
mind-blowing.
Did I just get you more excited?
I am so excited now. I put so much time in that card game.
There's 2 more. We'll leave Mark's favorite for the last. So they showed off the Castlevania Dead Cells expansion that they're doing, which just looks so fucking cool. They said it's going to have 14 Castlevania songs and then like 15 covers of the songs. It looks amazing.
It does look good. It sucks that it's still shitty Dead Cells, but
That game's...
because I'm the one person on earth that doesn't like it.
It's because you didn't give it a chance.
Now, is this going to be just... Do you have to have like Dead Cells and this is just DLC, or is this
I think
a standalone game?
I'm pretty sure it's a standalone game.
Okay, because I couldn't figure that out. I thought it was like DLC when it was first announced at the Video Game Awards, and now I'm feeling like it's its own thing.
It could be. It could be. It could be an expansion. It could be its own game. I'm not completely sure. They did We Love Katamari, which I'm super fucking excited about.
I thought they've already redone that game like 6 times.
No, they did Katamari Damacy Rerolled, which was a remake of Katamari Damacy. This was I think We Love Katamari was also on the PS2. I didn't really play it at all. So
Okay.
I loved the Damacy Rerolled. That game's fucking awesome.
Okay.
If you like weird Japanese games where you roll shit up into a ball,
This is for you.
I got the game for you.
This is it.
Of course, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. They released some more info on that, and they unveiled the collector's edition that sold out within 3 seconds.
Well, yeah, it's a Nintendo exclusive thing, right? Someone was saying. I think it was Chris Lore was saying that he went to GameStop to get it, and they said no, it's Nintendo only.
No.
They must have lied.
I mean, unless he was trying to buy it on like PlayStation.
No.
Which seems like a Chris Lore thing to
No.
do. No offense, Chris. I love you.
No, he said that it was like a Nintendo only.
No,
thing.
because you could get it from Best Buy, Target, Walmart. It just sold out fast as shit everywhere. I don't even think GameStop had it up for pre-order.
Oh, okay.
So they did that. People are
Well, I
freaking
know.
out because the game is $70. It's like, obviously.
Standalone, just not the special collector's edition.
The regular Switch game is $70. Who cares?
I mean, that is... Why would it be 70?
I don't know, because it's a fucking massive game, and every game is $70
But I mean,
now.
Breath of the Wild was 60, and it's
Yeah,
just a Switch game.
But every PS5 and Series
Well,
X
yeah,
game
'cause
is
those
70.
those are next gen. Those are big deal games.
Yeah, but you don't think Breath of the Wild 2 is a big deal game?
I mean, but not when the first one was only 60.
The first one came out 5 years ago.
I think it's kind of BS.
It's $10 fucking dollars.
I mean,
In this economy?
I'm just saying it's kind of fucky. It's kind of weird. So, I
I'm
don't
not
think there's a
surprised.
real reason they need to do it.
They don't need to, but they're going to do it because
Inflation, baby. That's
they're
what
doing it
Jonathan
because
says.
they can, and I don't blame them. Everybody else is paying $70 for games. Fuck it.
I
A
don't know.
Zelda game that you're gonna spend 100 hours minimum on, fine, do it. And it's probably gonna run at like 5 frames a
So
second
it's
on Switch.
So it's not called Breath of the Wild 2.
No.
They actually gave it a real name.
It is Tears of the Kingdom. It's been that for a while.
Okay.
But Breath of the Wild 2 is easier.
Yep.
And
70
then-
Smackarooskies.
And then the game that I knew Mark was going to be excited about.
Yep. The game I was most excited about for this whole Nintendo presser.
We have played this game, a similar game, on Extra Life and had a ton of fun playing it. Disney Illusion Island, which is basically a remake or a reimagining of what game was it on Genesis?
World of Illusion, I
World
think?
of Illusion, yeah.
It's a great co-op game. Like one of the best couch co-op games. And now they have it in 4-player. So that's pretty sweet. And I like the artwork. I like the crazy ass looking artwork. What do you keep fucking with the mic for?
Don't worry about it.
But yeah, the artwork is cool.
Yeah, I
It
think
looks
that
like
game,
some kid just drew it real quick. And
it looked like it reminded me of the Cuphead style a little bit.
Yeah.
Like definitely seemed like hand drawn.
So yeah, I'm pumped for it. I mean, it's what do you mean? There's a Castlevania game on there, and then there's this massive Zelda game on there, and Pikmin and all this stuff. And you're excited for this little Mickey Mouse game? Yup, I am.
I'm not surprised.
Yup, I am, because the Castlevania isn't a Castlevania game. It's a Dead Cell gross roguelike. And
It's gonna be so good too.
Zelda, I've just never been a big Zelda guy, but I mean, I'm excited for you because I know you love Zelda. So, and it
You
should be
loved Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, it was sweet.
Are you not gonna get Tears of the Kingdom?
I mean, I never finished Breath of the Wild.
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah, so
Oh wow.
I feel like I
Marky
can never
Mark
play it.
doesn't finish video games. What?
No, not open world gigantic ones that take so much time.
But you can just go right to the boss,
I don't know, man.
right, Mike? You can just go right to the boss.
Right to the boss. Huh?
Yeah, fuck it. I don't know about you, man, but
What? What's that noise? Is that your tummy rumbling?
that's it. Dude, my tummy is screaming right now.
Yeah. If you like to munch and to crunch and like eating out a bunch for your gastroservitude, sit back for the feud with gentlemen so crude as fat dudes face fucking food.
So, I had so much. For once, I actually have like a Marky Mark laundry list of topics for this. Because I've just been eating like a fat fuck so much lately.
Wait, what?
So we'll go, I'm not saying you're a fat
Yeah,
fuck, but sometimes you have like 16 items to bring on this topic.
Yeah, I gotta do, field work
Content for the show,
Field
man.
work.
Man, let me tell you about some field work I did. So I believe on Tuesday, we'll be talking about that. On Tuesday last week, I was hungry for some Popeyes. Didn't really feel like cooking. It was a long day at work. So I get out of, it might have even been a Friday. I don't remember I think it was Tuesday. So I get out of work and I'm driving down. I was going to stop at the Popeyes in Flint on Miller Road,
Okay.
but I got off at the wrong exit because I wasn't paying attention to the place I had GPSed. So I got off in Mount Morris. There is a Popeyes in Mount Morris. I can't tell you why any business is in Mount Morris, to be completely honest. I'm sorry if you live in Mount Morris. I'm sorry if you grew up in Mount Morris. You get off the highway and you feel like you are in just the most bombed out suburb of like, I don't even know, like 90s Detroit. Dude, it's fucking insane there. Every business was closed down. Every yard that I drove by was like overgrown, like weeds everywhere. It fucking looked insane, man.
So you went to the hood?
I went to the most hood ass Popeyes I've ever seen.
Mount Morris, but the Popeyes was still open.
The Popeyes was still open, and it was
Was it popping?
it was outside of a that's not what I want. It was outside of where is it? Oh, I gotta find this picture. Yeah. So it was outside of a strip mall where every single business was closed, minus a couple. And this is just one of the businesses that was closed. Just Empire.
Empire.
What the fuck is Empire?
I don't know, but they're closed.
They're super closed. Everything was closed.
So what's the deal
So
with Mount Morris?
here's my Popeyes experience. So I drive through war-torn, Civil War happened in this town, Mount Morris.
Holy shit.
And I get to Popeyes. And it's like that one experience you have at like Wendy's or wherever where they're only taking one order at a time. It's like per order. So they leave you at the drive-through.
Yeah.
And then when they get your order done, you can go forward.
Yeah.
And that was my experience. So I order whatever, some chicken sandwiches. After 20 minutes of waiting in the line, get to the window, wait another 10 minutes, and then the lady walks off with my card. She's like, I got to run it up front. I'm like, oh, this is fucking great.
Okay.
Let me freeze my card anytime somebody walks away with my card at the drive-thru, I freak out. It's just anytime. I don't like people getting out of my vision with my card. There's too many stories of people fucking stealing credit card info. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So deal with that. And as I pull forward, because she's like, I'm going to bring it out to you at your car. So I have my food, don't have my card.
Oh, no.
So I have my food, I don't have my car. So I wait, I pull up to where the door is. And this person behind me
She still got your card.
she still has my card.
Oh, my God.
My card has not been charged yet. So I pull up a little bit to, where the door like opens up where they can fucking give you your card back for whatever reason they need to. Usually that's where they like, hey, this food's fresh as fuck. Here you go. Let me hand it through the window. But no, it was my card. So as I pull up, a lady in this gigantic, it wasn't, you know what? It was just an SUV, a normal size SUV, so a little bigger than a normal car. She clearly did not want to wait the half hour to get a Popeye's chicken sandwich, and I can't blame her. So she pulls through and honks at me. I am as close to this little drive-through sidewalk thing as possible. So she honks at me, and I'm like, do you want me to move? I have to wait for my card. So she honks again. So I roll my window down. She's like, I can't get through. And I look at my side mirror, and there's like 1.5 feet of space between our cars. And I'm like, what do you mean? I literally say, what do you mean you can't get through? She's like, I can't fit through that. I'm like, what are you talking about? You can just drive right through. So she honks again. And I'm like, fuck it, fuck it, whatever. So I fucking drive all the way around. And I'm like, this is a conspiracy to just steal my fucking card. Like, all these people are working together.
Still don't have your card.
Still don't have my card. So she gets out without her chicken sandwich. Maybe she has my card at this point. I don't know. But she gets out, and I fucking back up. 5 minutes later, I get my card. And I fucking get the hell out of Mount Morris. I get like to the intersection that will lead me to freedom of freedom of Mount Morris. And there is a white truck just sitting in the middle of the road. It's the busiest intersection in Mount Morris. It's the only paved road left in the town. And this white truck is just in the middle it's a red light, and he's just chilling in the middle. And I'm like, I'm going to fucking die here. I will never, ever go to Mount Morris again. If you're a fan of that city, I'm sorry.
Find a new city.
Yeah, get the fuck out of Mount Morris, for the love of God. But that was my experience there.
Man, some crazy stuff going on in Mount Morris. All right.
And on the flip side of that, pretty horrible experience there. The food was great. Food was phenomenal.
Okay.
Solid chicken sandwiches from Popeyes. They are a real close runner-up for the top-tier chicken sandwich, my friend.
Oh,
But
wow.
they can't eke out. I'm sorry. They can't beat Chick-fil-A. Hate me if you want to. So I took, on Saturday, I got a call from the one and only host of the Lost Joystick Network.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I've heard of that guy.
Yeah, and he's in the chat right now. So he wanted to take a trip down to Retro Taku, which is a pretty cool video game store in Madison Heights or wherever the fuck. Down south.
You guys are like next door neighbors now, too, aren't you?
No, we're not.
Oh, okay.
He's so far away from me, and he made me drive to his house, even though he could have picked me up, and I was like barely out of the way, but he just wanted me to come over because he had to show me all the new shit that Mike bought. I'm just kidding. But we drove down to Retro Taku and did some looking around. I did buy something that I'll talk about in Collector's Corner. I actually bought a
man.
video game. Had a good time shooting the shit with people in there. Got into an argument about 64 and how it doesn't suck with 7 people in the store.
These old guys.
One of the
PlayStation 1 load time lovers.
Yeah, I did have one guy over 30 that backed me up on the 64 though. I appreciated him.
Props to him.
But one of the managers of Retro Taku gave us a food recommendation. He's like, "You guys need to go to Big Bo's. You ever been there?"
Big Bo's.
Big Bo's Grill. And we're like, "No, I never been there." So we took a peek at the menu. Seth, the manager. If he's watching, he probably isn't because I didn't give him a podcast card because I forgot one. But Seth recommended Big Bo's Grill. So we got there. There's a big fucking... You walk into Big Bo's and there's a picture of Big Bo, like a kind of graffiti art of him.
Okay.
And he's got a burger. He's got wings in one hand and an egg roll in the other. Their specialty is like they make stuffed egg rolls, but they're like surprise egg rolls, so you don't really know what's in them. So there's like cheeseburger egg rolls, there's chicken Philly egg rolls.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, so we got a bunch of different food from there. We went with burgers, and then, dude, one of the best things I've ever seen. They have like Faygo, so definitely home team right there. They had a fridge of Faygo, but on the little window to the kitchen, they have this, those like drink mixers, like for like lemonade and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They had 4 different ones of Kool-Aid. They were just fucking making Kool-Aid. There was Sharkleberry Fin,
What?
blue
Are you kidding me?
raspberry, cherry, and then grape, I think.
What? That's amazing. I'd love some Sharkleberry Fin.
And you can mix them. You can
What?
they let me mix the Kool-Aid. So I got Sharkleberry Fin and blue raspberry, made this crazy purple shit. This crazy purple drink. That shit was so good, man.
Wow.
Oh my God. That's the coolest idea ever, to have fucking Kool-Aid.
Those are the best flavors. Mixer. The blue one, but Sharkleberry Fin going down my throat. Sharkleberry Fin going down my throat. That was his old Snapchat I made.
Yeah, you would have really liked that place.
Yeah.
So we went with burgers, fucking solid burger. The egg rolls, I didn't try. I tried the cheeseburger one because we got one of each. There was a cheeseburger, a chicken Philly, and I don't know the other one. But we tried a cheeseburger, egg roll, and cheeseburger. Solid stuff. And then Mike we were at Retro Taku for a bit. He wanted to get the dudes back there some food because it was like $1 wing day. So we picked up like 20 or 25 wings for him. Took him back there. And I got to tell you, the one thing I really, really regret is not getting the wings. Because we tried one of the wings when we got back. It was like the sweet heat one or something. That very well may have been the best wing I have ever had in my life. And they were like legit wings. They had the little flap on there. They were like the super legit wings that you get. Man, they were so good. So Big Bo's Grill.
I want to hit up Big Bo's Grill.
Next
I want
time.
some of them wings.
Yeah, next time we go down
I
there.
wish Mike would invite me down sometime. Guy never does. I need to check out some Big Bo wings.
Yeah, you do. Dudes, the guys at Retro Taku were super hype. And I got to tell you, I have never seen a place so fucking busy in my life than that Big Bo's. Their phone was ringing off the hook. If they weren't answering the phone, they were helping somebody at the counter. It was just nonstop phone calls and orders. It was awesome. When do you want to go, says Mike.
I don't know, man. I have to work it out with my agents. But yeah,
it was a good time though.
That's
Shout out
awesome.
to Big Bo's. There's some solid food. What about you, Mark?
So when Sam picked me up, I'm like, man, Sam, he was hungry. He wanted to get something to eat, something quick, because we wanted to hit the road. So I was like, oh man, Burger 81, Bay City staple. You got to try Burger 81. And he had it, and he got the cheesy tots. Don't worry, I made sure he got the cheese tots. And he had the mushroom Swiss, which they have a very good mushroom Swiss. And if you guys watch my TikTok at all, at TGA Mark Reichert, check it out because Sam's on there, and you see his food review. He gave gave the mushroom Swiss like a 6.
Oh yeah, you guys got into it.
And yeah, and I'm like, that's not good. That's low. And he's like, no, that's good. He's like, 5 is good. And I'm like,
So,
5 is not good.
five
is failing. 50%.
I agree. Like, yeah, that's a good way to look at it. 5 isn't like the worst thing you've ever had. 5 is as average of a meal that you can get. And if you really think about it, a 5 is almost the worst score you can get because you're not bad enough to be talked about, and you're not good enough.
You're just mediocre.
You're just the most mediocre thing possible.
Right? And he gave it a 6. I'm like, that's low. And he's like, no, it's not. And he gave the Cheesy Tots a 7.5 or something, or no, a 7.
It was a
maybe
6.5 for the burger and 7 for the tots.
Yep. And yeah, so he defended Reed's score of 5 that one week. So.
Yeah, he was talking shit about the rating system of this show.
Yeah, but
So, thanks, Sam.
But anyway, Sam and I went up to Traverse City and saw his folks, and we decided to make some Indian nachos. And it was all Sam's recipe that he had, and we went and got a bunch of stuff, and we made it. And he actually had me help. That's right, me, the guy who doesn't know anything about cooking. I was chopping things up and constructing the nachos, and we made it, and it was freaking amazing. They were delicious. They were so good.
That was a tasty looking TikTok you made.
Yeah. So the Indian nachos were great. So what was the stuff? The chutney?
Chutney. Yeah.
Chutney. Yeah.
Chutney and the cumin.
Yeah. And the chonk. Chonk and chutney.
Chonk and chutney.
Yep. Sounds like a sweet, like an old WWF tag team from the 80s. Chonk and chutney.
So yeah. Larry says 6 is slightly above average. Agreed. Yeah. Slightly above average is not great. It's
Yep.
not even good.
So, but yeah, man, that's what I was doing with the food. Is it? What about your $7 Wellington?
Oh yeah. So our cafeteria at HSC makes some crazy shit sometimes. I've never had a beef Wellington before because that shit's expensive, and I don't go to fancy restaurants.
Beef
very
Wellington, Gordon Ramsay's main. That's his MVP dish.
That's his thing. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm like, I mean, I have to try this. Like, what is a $7 beef Wellington going to taste like? I got to say, HSC, the cafeteria, the cafe will either really knock it out of the park or really let you down. There's not much of an in-between. They did a pretty damn good job with this thing. I was pretty impressed with the $7 Wellington. It wasn't, I mean, you get what you pay for. But it was not bad. For a lunch, it filled me up, and then you got like potatoes and Brussels sprouts.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And you know what? There's some fucking good Brussels sprouts.
Nice.
I shit on Brussels sprouts a lot. Man,
I love it. I
were
love
good.
me some Brussels sprouts. Anytime there's Brussels sprout hype, I'm loving it.
Yeah, they were good, man. You know why the Brussels sprouts were good? Because they didn't keep them whole. They chopped them into like quarters.
Oh,
so there wasn't
I can see that.
7 layers of hell. There was just one nice chunk of
A nice crispy
sprout.
layer.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome. I'm going to go see if the kid's still awake.
He might be passed out.
Taste test time. He likes
All
to
right.
do that.
Well, I'll showcase the taste test items. Man, I left video game news up for that whole thing. That's great. Good job, Matt. You're
all
crushed
pumped
it.
to have them all already.
Yeah, and then you still mess it up. Okay, so we'll be moving on to taste test here, and we got 3 items this week. They're all candy bar related because we couldn't find anything really else. So first thing that I can't believe I don't think I've ever had it, and if I have, I don't remember it at all. First thing is a Zagnut bar. Second thing I talked about last week. Peanut butter lovers Reese's. You can't really see that with the green screen. And then third and final item of the day, a unicorn sparkling strawberry Little Debbie snack. So what do you guys want to try?
Let's bring in Reed. Reed is here for the taste test. Reed, say hi to everybody listening.
Hi.
All right. Reed is back.
Reed's getting comfortable on the camera, man.
That's right. He's the taste test champ here. So
we're going to do Zagnut bar first.
we got Zagnut bar unicorn sparkling strawberry, and the Reese's peanut butter lovers.
I think we saved that for last.
Okay. Which one do you want to do? Well, we're going to do them all. Let's do Zagnut first, okay?
So this is a crunchy peanut butter toasted coconut. Oh, no. Yeah, bummer, right? Coconut.
He said,
I'm not a big
you don't
coconut
like it?
guy.
Don't pick your nose, man. We'll see it.
Oh, no. Picking her nose on camera?
There you go.
Only Mark
It actually
does
looks
that.
dope.
It actually
Dude,
does look pretty.
I think these are like Chico sticks. This is going to be good. All right. Oh,
Cheers,
it smells
guys.
so good.
It does.
Oh, my
Cheers.
God. Here we go. Zagnut. Oh, Sam actually said he loves it when you're chewing the mic.
Does he?
Yeah.
Really?
No, he hates it. It's like it does stuff to me. I want to kill myself.
Nice, Sam. Keep it PG.
This is amazing.
Wow. For a guy that doesn't like coconut, that shit's fire.
Wow.
I've never had one of these in my life, and that was fucking awesome.
So good.
It's got a payday vibe to it.
It's got a Butterfinger vibe to it.
Yeah, that is exactly what it is. You got some Zagnut in your beard. There you go.
Always getting that nut on my beard.
Somebody had to say it. Yeah, Zagnut, solid. Oh, we got to give a rating on that.
Reed, what do you give Zagnut?
Doesn't look like Reed enjoys it.
Oh, he's still chewing. Hold on. We'll come back to Reed.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm surprised. I'm kind of blown away at this. I think I'm going 8.6 on the Zagnut bar.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
Big number alert! Big number alert, folks! We got a possible 10 in the making.
He's still trying to eat here to make him choke. All right. There's not many days candy bars come along that really blow me away like this. I don't know what this Zagnut is. It just came out of nowhere. I thought this thing's been sitting in the cupboard for almost a month.
It's an aged Zagnut bar. That's why.
This
Aged coconut.
this might be the best candy bar I've ever had in my
Whoa!
life.
Big number alert! We might have a 10.
Lola, man.
I don't give a fuck about Lola Bunny
Don't
over
say
there.
that. I'll be evicted in no time. Zagnut's incredible. I'm gonna give it a 10.
Oh my god! We got a 10, folks.
10. We have a 10. I'll give that a 10.
God, the show rules.
Read.
A 5.
That means great.
According to
fine.
Sam, that's incredible. But
Yeah, Sam basically thinks a 5 is a 10.
yeah.
Thanks, Mike. Okay, we got to try it. So this thing I'm hyped for. This might be a 10 for me. You guys have to split one because I am not breaking mine up.
Okay.
So second item on today's menu, on the taste test menu.
Do you want me to move over a little bit?
That's the second 10 we've had on the show. We've only had 2 10s on this show now.
Zagnut's incredible. I will say though, the coconut afterwards, it's just hiding in my throat.
You can't go back. You can't go back off the 10. If we try it again,
If
then
we
maybe.
try it again, I'm gonna give it a 10.
So we got a Reese's Peanut Butter Lovers, and this might be a 10 for me. There's a very large possibility that it doesn't go any better than this.
Reed's looking pretty pumped for this one.
The peanut butter is the best part of a Reese's.
Oh, you're excited.
All right, I got one in there. You got to break it. Break it up amongst yourselves, kids.
This kid over here, yeah.
Butterfinger's still my reigning champ. Butterfinger
Dude, if you
can't
like
let you down.
Butterfinger, man, you gotta try this Zagnut.
Honestly, if you like Butterfinger, that fucking Zagnut
Although
is solid.
you gotta like coconut too.
Deep
Like I
throated.
love almond joys.
Deep throated that Zag. Okay.
Okay.
We gotta wait till Reed leaves.
All right, ready? I'm gonna break this in half here. I'll give you the bigger half because you're cool.
All right.
So.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
I'm going just full bite here.
Peanut butter lovers, huh?
Oh my god.
I'm a lover of peanut butter.
Oh no. It's not a 10. It's not a 10 for me.
I'm gonna be honest with you here. I like a normal Reese's peanut butter cup more than this.
I agree.
I don't know what that weird.
It's like the inner peanut butter, great. The top peanut butter
Not
kind of
good.
had a weird artificial,
It was not good.
not good peanut butter vibe.
Oh,
I mean, it's,
wow. Reed.
He got the weird peanut butter vibe because I got it at the end. I mean, it's still a Reese's, so my number is going to be still high, but it's not. It's actually going to be pretty low for Reese's.
For me, I'm gonna give it a 5 for Sam.
incredible. Yeah.
No. 4.9. 4.9 for that.
Less than average.
Yeah.
4.9 on a Reese's is basically a 0.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yikes.
That's really bad. That might be the worst Reese's thing I've had.
I had
That
such
might be
high.
worse than that potato chip one.
Did I hype this thing up too much?
I don't know, man. You did really hype it up. Reed, what do you give it out of 10?
6.
6? That's pretty low.
So you like
for
that more
Reese's.
than the Zagnut bar? I'm gonna go a 5.7.
5.7.
So-
Very disappointing Reese's item.
I didn't
Man.
even think of
I
Reese's.
can't believe that Zagnut just came out of nowhere. I want like 5 more of these. Where'd you get this at?
I got it from the Genesee Valley Mall.
Well, I'm going to Genesee Valley Mall tomorrow. Where's
Is
that?
It's in Flint, your favorite town.
I will never go there. I guess
Oh,
I'll try
God.
and order some on Amazon.
You could probably do that.
I am not going to Flint. Can't afford to go to the doctor to get a bullet removed from me. All right, here we go.
Busting that pinch under average, you got it. And for Reese's, that's a real disappointing statement. So the last thing we have, the final menu item,
Smell good? You don't think that smells? Oh, wow.
is a unicorn sparkling strawberry artificially flavored cake bar thing. And it looks pretty decent.
Here we
But
go.
I'm not a strawberry guy. So.
All right, let's go. Mmm. Mmm.
Oh, man. Little Debbie does not do wrong with cake things.
After that Reese's,
Yeah, right?
that is
It's a high fly ball there. Or no, it's not a home run, but it is.
what? You don't like that? Explain. Okay, first of all, what are you giving it, Reed? What are you giving it out of 10? You still thinking?
Thinking. I'm going 7.7.
I'm gonna go.
That's good.
It is good, and it is definitely above 7. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna give it an 8. Solid 8.
I'll singular 8. What about
Yep.
Reed here?
What do
we
you
got?
give that? Rainbow unicorn thing, majig.
4.
A 4.
So
So now why? What do you not like about it? That's what I want to know. What do you not like about that Little Debbie? You don't know? It just doesn't taste good, man.
that's basically what our whole job is, the taste test. And if it doesn't taste good, it doesn't taste good.
A 4, huh?
Mark's disappointed.
Yeah. So I had the ice cream version of those. Amazing. What? You got something to say? You just wanted to tap the microphone? You think this is a game?
I did that at work one day. I was tapping microphones to check them. I've never been demolished as I was from both of my boss, like my 2 super bosses. They were like, "Don't ever do that again," because I guess it can blow the speakers and destroy the microphone.
Oh, shit.
Not that I'm yelling at Reed, but I got very, very, very heat from that. Stop tapping the microphone,
Yeah, dude.
you fool!
What are you doing?
Where'd you buy it? Okay,
That was me that time.
mother. So taste test, Zagnut bar one day. I mean 10. It was a solid. Averaging in at a 6.6 is still better than that Reese's. You're not wrong. That Reese's is a gigantic disappointment. How can the peanut butter lovers Reese's do wrong?
I don't know, man.
Now we have to get the chocolate lovers one, which I don't even think exists.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that's taste test.
Reed, we appreciate you guest starring for Taste Test as always.
You know, it's bedtime now, so enjoy. Have a good day tomorrow. Valentine's Day. You pumped for Valentine's Day tomorrow?
I saw
Yeah.
all the suckers, You got a bunch of like lollipops you're giving out, huh?
Yeah, we say this suckers, right? All right,
Bye,
buddy.
Raid.
Go to bed. Good night. All right, so that was taste test.
was taste test.
So it's weird, very disappointing with the Reese's, but man, that Zagnut clenching a 10, clenching it. All right,
All right, what do we got? We got
collector's corner. We got a juicy one. A juicy collector's corner. Is it you that didn't like Reese's Pieces?
No, I think they're a shit.
You're insane.
Reese's Pieces suck. Fuck Reese's Pieces.
Yeah, Larry says
Fuck. I'm sorry, Larry. You're so wrong.
Reese's Pieces is Reese's finest
Awful.
creation.
They're
Changed
so
my mind.
bad. They're the worst. They are the worst snack size, like little snack candy.
Reese's Pieces are amazing.
Most
Larry.
disappointing thing. Actually, that is the most.
You're fucked in the head, is what.
I'll pick Reese's.
Oh, that was another thing Sam said about the show. He's like, "Yeah, I love the show. The only thing I really got to say during the taste test segment is Matt. Just his opinions on food are just so fucked." That's
Hey,
what
fuck
Sam.
you, Sam. You want to fucking have an opinion? Get your own show. Suck my nuts. Suck my Zagnuts, okay?
Zagnuts.
I think I have a pretty solid opinion.
I don't know.
on
I think
stuff.
you're a little picky sometimes.
I am picky, but sometimes you gotta be.
Yeah.
I can't
know.
just be like-
Sam sounds smart.
Just can't be like, fucking 8, 9, fucking pickle, 37. Oh, it's a pickled fucking pear, 46.
Pickled
Oh,
fucking
shit,
pear.
Mark Wahlberg's pickle, fucking 89 out of 10.
Pickled fucking
Hey,
pear.
we got some fucking pickled octopus candied legs, fucking 13 out of 10. Oh, crickets, 1.
Crickets. Oh yeah. So
My rating system is fucking on, okay?
okay. All right. Calm down.
Unless
man.
it's Pop Tarts and
Calm
Reese's, which is the main thing that we taste test.
You're getting fired up, man. Okay, all right. So now we have collector's corner here, and man, I've been just having a great go of the last week or so with some cool items.
You must have been just.
So
Never mind.
shout out to Dylan. He actually sent me this TikTok video about this anime or cartoon, if you will, of this anime that's coming out called Go Go Loser Ranger. And there was a video, like a trailer for it coming out. And the anime is coming out later this year. It's probably already out in Japan. I don't know. But anyway, it's a cool premise. And there's apparently some mangas or backward comic books, if you're a fan of the show, that are out. And I ordered one. Did the same day delivery. First item I ever did, same day delivery from Amazon for them.
Was it worth it?
Yeah. Fuck yeah, it was worth it. It was like 7 in the morning and I ordered it and I got it by like 5 p.m. It was incredible. So yeah, Go Go Loser Ranger right there. Bam. So here is the premise for it. When the monster army invaded Earth 13 years ago, the divine dragon rangers rose up to stop them. With the war raging on, these great heroes are mankind's last hope. Or are they? In truth, the invaders were subjugated within a year, forced to continue to crank out a monster a week for the Rangers to crush in front of their adoring fans. But one monster has had enough. Something has to change. He'll rebel against the might of the Dragon Rangers and destroy them all from the inside. So yeah, it's pretty much like a Power Rangers, but like one of the putties. It's like Power Rangers, but it's all at work. And one of the putties has just had enough. And yeah. Very cool idea for the story. I read like the first like 3 chapters and it was mind blowing. So I'm pumped for this. I'm pumped for to get the rest of these backwards comics and read them. And I tell you what, I am super pumped for the anime. So yeah, check that out if you're into the mangas, backward comic books. Also, while I was gone up in Traverse City, GT Games, shout out to them. What up, Corey, my buddy from high school? They posted that they had a Castlevania game that I actually needed. I don't know if it counts for
I think it's a variation. We'll go with that. A variant.
I have like I collect Castlevania games. I have all of them, but I actually don't have this one because it's a variation. I always needed the double pack, the Castlevania double pack for Game Boy Advance that has Harmony of Dissonance on it and Area of Sorrow. And this is it. the double pack, and not just the cartridge, but complete in box. I got
That thing's
from
purty.
GT Games.
That
So
thing is so pretty.
It looks good in my Castlevania collection. So I got a big one here off the list. Very excited.
Put that right here. front and
Very,
center.
very excited about getting that guy.
Very nice, my friend. That's a awesome pickup. You have
Yeah.
so many Castlevania games in box now. It's awesome.
4, 5? Yeah. Well, I mean, if you count like the PS2 ones, I mean,
I count those. That's CIB, baby.
yeah, that's true. I mean, but
Put them
it's
on
just-
price charting. CIB.
Yeah, you're right. It's just so much harder to get the cardboard ones.
You're not wrong.
I do have Bloodlines also.
You
CIB.
got that CIB. You should trade that.
I want to.
I don't need the cartridge. I just need that box.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool to get that. Matt, you got some stuff?
I do. I don't have anything to display. I did not bring it because one, it's in my car. So went to Retro Taku, looked around, and I almost bought a 1 or 2 Neo Geo games, but I wanted to be good and not spend a ton of money, so I did not. They had a Hello Mac controller, which is a Japanese Nintendo 64 controller for $300, which I saw. I was looking it up on eBay and found one for $95 today, so I might buy that
Nice.
for a variant 64 controller that I absolutely do not need. I did see what I thought was a killer deal, and something I've regretted not getting since it dropped from Limited Run. They had Streets of Rage 4 on Switch with the soundtrack CD, and I fucking love that game. I think it's the best Streets of Rage, and from what I can tell, nobody really argues that fact. It's kind of like a toss-up between 2 and 4. Like, people really don't argue whether 4 is better or 2 is better. It's kind of
2's
just
better.
press.
I'll argue all day.
I think 4 is better.
What? 2 is better.
I don't know, man.
That makes sense for you. You weren't.
I didn't grow up with
yeah.
it, and I really like the soundtrack for 4. I have the
4 is
CD.
great. 4 is
Dude,
great.
I opened that CD up and listened to it on my way to work today, and listened to it on the way to here.
Nice.
From
Yeah.
So fucking amazing soundtrack. So I did buy that. Mike bought a whole ton of shit.
Mike bought the whole store.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
He got some. What was the one really? Mike got. Oh, I forgot to bring it. They had these little collectible statues. There was a centipede and Cubert, like little
that's
arcade
cool.
thing to open up, and you got like a Dig Dog, Mega Man, whatever the fuck.
That's cool.
So I got the centipede
Oh, badass.
guy. I
That's
don't know what his
cool.
name is, just centipede.
Yeah.
And Mike got Quigley or Squiggly or the snaky guy from Cubert.
Oh, okay. That's
I don't
cool.
remember his name. But yeah, they had a bunch of cool shit there. Retro Taku always does.
Yes.
A bunch of weird import stuff. They had so much PC Engine and Turbo Graphics games. It's fucking insane there. But yeah, he traded in a bunch of systems to get some stuff for Midwest Gaming Classic, which I might go to.
That's
At the end of March. I want to go really bad.
Yeah.
I've never been. I mean, I've been to like 1 or 2 gaming conventions, but never like a big one like that. But yeah,
I got one more thing.
you got one more.
It's over by you.
Oh yeah, you almost forgot about
No,
it.
I didn't. So it's gonna look like shit on camera because of the green screen. Yeah, man. I decided because I've always had crappy Target skateboards. I decided to buy a skateboard from one of our great sponsors, Major Skate. And I tell you what, it was so fun. So here's the skateboard.
Oh, that
And-
doesn't look bad at all.
And
That doesn't look bad at all. That
This
looks
is-
fucking rad.
this would be all green here. But yeah, got me a skateboard.
It's not a green screen. It's he's got a clear skateboard.
Yeah, duh. Clear skateboard.
Silly goose.
And yeah, really excited for this. It was so cool when we went there because you got to like pick out all the different. You get to pick out the deck, the trucks, the wheels, and the wheels are what sold me on it. I really like them. They're green also, so you won't be able to see it. But yeah, really cool, man. They were really cool at helping you select everything. Even the screws are custom and everything too. So
I like the orange and green
yeah,
look you got going on here.
yeah. So it's pretty cool, man. And yeah, shout out to Major Skate for making it a really cool, fun experience. And tomorrow I actually have my first lesson because when you buy a whole set, you get a free lesson. So
Are you nervous?
tomorrow at noon, No, I'm good. I'm
got
gonna
your knee
buy a
pads?
bunch. I'm gonna buy all the pads and stuff.
You're
Yeah.
definitely gonna want those.
I'm old now, so yeah, 35 years old. Why not? Why not just start skateboarding? You know, I did it in like middle school. Yeah, I can pick it up again. Let's see. Hopefully, I don't get hurt.
Maybe you'll finally be able to do an ollie. The one thing
I could ollie.
Oh, I never could. I couldn't figure it out.
I could.
You just pull back and flick your foot. What the fuck does that mean? Okay.
I did land a kick flip once, and then I was done.
Man.
Then I was done.
That would have been the ultimate move back in your day.
Yeah, that was
basically
very hard to do. I landed it once.
You win
out
the
of
next
like
game.
750,000 tries.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, we'll see, man. It's gonna be fun to do that. And with that, I honestly think we should just jump right into our sponsors.
Congratulations, Mark. I'm super hyped for you to do that, do the skating, and maybe you might get a Matty Ice in there. I don't know. If you start skating it up, I might have to see my shredding skills.
Yeah, man.
So, speaking of Major Skate, one of the proud sponsors of the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast, we appreciate them greatly. Lessons, Sessions, Progression, 106 South Lynn Street, Suite C in Bay City, Michigan. Help support a skater like Marky Mark. You can buy a skate pass it forward pass for $10, which allows a skater with no money to come in and skate for an hour and a half for free. So, help somebody out. Help Marky Mark out.
Yeah, dude.
Get him some free skate time because he's going to need it.
Yeah.
And they're a super awesome place. They're all about helping, returning skate fans or new 35-year-old dudes that want to get back into skating that haven't done it in 2 decades. They want to help them out
Hell
too.
yeah. Help me out. So Major Skate, check them out for sure. One Up Games, Adventures League is on Mondays. That's right. If you guys are wanting to check out some D&D, get into it, check out their Adventure League on Mondays. Plus, they have tons of events on their Discord. Definitely want to join that. They've been having Smash Brothers every Thursday, I believe. So if you're into the Smash Brothers scene, check them out. Go see One Up Games. Zach, he runs the Smash Brothers tournaments, and it's always a blast. They're always having a good time. Even after the tournament's over, they have a good time just chilling, playing, and hanging out. So cool community. You want to check that out for sure.
So Crazy Quarters Arcade Night, Nudged Underground, Wednesday nights at 6:30 are their pinball tournaments, and Sunday night at 8:30 they now are doing pinball streams. So if you want to watch Dami, Chris, Jeff, and whoever decides to pop in to help out with the streams, learn a little bit about pinball, have some fun, watch Dami play all of the games super well. 8:30 on Sunday for the streams, Wednesday night, 6:30 for the tournaments.
Lower lawn care and snow removal. That's right. If you guys need some snow shoveled, right now it's a little warmer out, so it's melting. Well, don't worry, because he also does landscaping and spring cleanup service. Go ahead and call 989-890-1153 to call up Chris and get that taken care of.
Mid-Michigan advertising, commercials, promo videos, and advertising of any kind. All they're there to do is help out small businesses grow. So if you need some help growing your small business on Facebook or wherever it is, you need some help making a video or anything like that, go search up Mid-Michigan Advertising on Facebook and shoot them a message. They'll help you out.
All right, and that's right. We actually have a new sponsor for the show. A brand new sponsor. We'd like to bring them on. It's Northern Memory. That's right. They're out of Traverse City, Michigan. Great rustic furniture that goes with any decor and any time of the year. That's right. They make charcuterie boards, butcher blocks, end tables, coffee tables, dining room tables, candelabras, chessboards, coasters. They make so much stuff, and I'm talking that it's nice quality built out of black walnut, maple, Chinese elm, red aromatic cedar. It is really, really handcrafted, great. If you guys have any issues and you want to get something replaced in the house, they also do that as well. So if you have any questions about the pricing, a lot of this is custom made. So if you want, go ahead and give Doug a call at 231-218-3472. That's Northern Memory.
All right. That is the sponsor segment for the evening. We do have some Decade of Difference, if we can find trivia questions that we have not already used.
Oh boy, yes. I'll find some. because we always do 3 or 4 questions.
I know. Let's keep it to 2 this time so we can save the rest of them because we need to find the 80s pack and the
Okay.
70s pack.
I have 2 questions here.
Okay.
And we have not done either of them.
Oh boy.
All right.
Exciting stuff.
In what year did Audrey Hepburn die?
Oh, man. I think 1998. Final answer. I'm going 98.
You are incorrect.
Is it 96?
93.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
I thought I had been born.
Ready.
All right, so 0 for 1.
Okay. Ready.
Super ready.
The name Tamagotchi stems from the Japanese word tamago, meaning what?
Can I have like a fucking hint?
Tamagotchi. Do you know what a Tamagotchi is?
I know what a Tamagotchi is.
Think of holding the Tamagotchi. What does it look like? Word tamago.
I fucking. Oh man.
90s question and apparently Japanese word. Trivia.
What the fuck?
Give me a guess.
I don't know. Little pet.
Little pet.
Little pet. Small creature.
It is the word egg.
Well, fuck off. Okay, that's not even remote. What the hell kind of hint is that? What does a Tamagotchi look like in your hand?
A fucking egg. They
Oh!
literally are shaped. They are eggs.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, well, they don't look like eggs
They're
anymore.
eggs. Yeah. No, they do. They're little eggs in their hands, and yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they're shaped like.
I
and
never realized that.
It's like a cracked little egg.
Well, I'm fucking stupid then.
Oh, okay. Here you go.
Oh, you probably read that though.
That's right. Rustic furniture.
See, this kind of bullshit question is in here. I get that, and then what color was Barney the dinosaur?
Purple.
Yeah. Obviously.
Same as the Gatorade.
Which famous European tunnel was officially opened on the 6th of May in 1994? If you look at your hand, you'll fucking
Michigan. I'm gonna go with the Aravandu tunnel.
crushing it. The Channel Tunnel.
Okay, I was incorrect. I was incorrect on that one.
Come on.
Give me one.
I'm
One
trying
more.
to give you. Yeah, I know. Oh, there we go. What was the name of the first James Bond film in the 90s?
Ooh, in the 90s.
In the 90s.
Goldeneye.
Oh, he did it!
Yeah.
Good job. Nice job. What the fuck does Tamagotchi look like? What does Tamago mean?
Fucking tomato. That's what I would have guessed.
That's dude. That was
Tomato
the worst.
tamago.
That was the worst hint I've ever heard.
Well, what the fuck?
What does a chicken shit out? Fucking egg.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that
Why not?
because it's too easy.
Oh Jesus. So last week I talked about a movie that you can no longer find on the tele. Channel Tunnel. How inventive. I agree. I wonder if it's because it's in the English Channel. Oh, that's probably what it is. So the movie that you are not able to find on any streaming service or any free service like Putlocker, Sockshare, 123 Movies, all that stuff, was 28 Days Later. Our lovely landlord of the Arsenault Studios brought over 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later. So we watched 28 Days Later. Starring And I looked at him because he's so fucking young. I couldn't tell, but he had the look about him. The man from Peaky Blinders.
Okay.
I can't think of his name, but he's the main dude from Peaky Blinders. And I was like, oh, wow. And it was starring Christopher Eccleston, who was the first Doctor in Doctor Who of the new series.
The guy from Peaky Blinders, he was also Scarecrow, wasn't he? In Batman Begins.
I think so.
Okay.
Somebody said that. So yeah, he's got a good resume. And you could tell this was a low budget movie. But I was pretty impressed with 28 Days Later. It's a little spooky. I like the zombie.
I can't remember. Ricky hates it or Jason hates it. And then the other one gets mad at them for not liking it.
So you can tell that Walking Dead really rips off this movie because he wakes up in a hospital. Like, the intro of this movie starts with this place that's like testing monkeys, and one of the monkeys gets out, and then everything goes to hell. And it fast forwards to this dude locked in a like operating room in the hospital, exactly like The Walking Dead starts out.
Fast forwards to, I don't know, 28 days later.
Yeah, literally 28 days later. Oh shit, Mark, that was a good one. Yeah. And it even says in the thing 28 days later. How'd you know? So yeah, 28 days later, Peaky Blinders guy is in a hospital room, naked. It shows his dick and everything. So good for that guy. He got his dick in the first scene of a movie.
Oh yeah.
And he's walking around London. Everybody's fucking gone. Literally everybody's gone. There's nothing that you can really tell about anything. And then he goes to this church, and this, I don't want to spoil too much of the movie, but
You've already spoiled the dick part.
Yeah, I know.
No,
There's a dick.
Watch for sure.
There's many dicks, lots of dicks. It's like an HBO special. Yeah. Anyway, he realizes the whole planet's fucked, basically, or at least London is fucked, because it really doesn't tell you what happens outside of London. Nobody knows, but it follows him and his little entourage of people. And it's just a good low-budget zombie film. I really enjoyed it, and had a lot of fun with it.
Nice.
So,
what do you give it out of 5?
Out of 5, I give 28 Days Later, I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5.
Okay.
Not a bad movie.
I watched some wrestling. I had a real shitty day at work, and the best thing you can do when you have a really shitty day at work is watch your favorite wrestling match of all time. So I watched the Iron Man match from WrestleMania 12 with Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels. And let me tell you what, it still holds up. Classic match. Good job. Amazing.
Montreal Screwjob?
No, that's Survivor Series 97.
Oh, you're right.
So, yeah. But, yep, that's what I did. All right. So.
You want to do memory?
Yeah.
Maybe. Do you want to do memory?
All right, for this week's memory, it's Valentine's Day tomorrow, buddy. Your favorite holiday of the year.
My favorite holiday in February.
Yep. Mine's Groundhog's Day. But but Valentine's Day, growing up.
It's tomorrow, man.
Yeah, growing up, you and I,
I was not a ladies' man back in the day.
Yeah, and neither was I.
But I tell you, there was always one lady in my life that never let me down.
Kind of. Yeah.
Well, mine was always there.
Okay.
So my mom, we're going to be talking about Valentine's Day gifts from your mother, because sometimes moms do that. They see you don't get a...
They're like, man, this poor loser can't get a girlfriend. I guess I got to go buy him something.
My mom always... It was awesome, because I would come home from school and my mom would just have like Valentine's Day stuff out on like the dinner, like the dining room table or whatever. And it'd be like a 4-pack of like glass bottle soda, Coke or orange pop or whatever, like a Pringles can, and then just some candy. It was always like a bag of just goodies, so I could just take those upstairs and be the sad fuck because I didn't get a Valentine's Day card at school. But mom hooked me up with some snacks so I could go play some video games and drown my sorrows out with sugar and starches.
Yeah.
And mom always hooked me up. I'm getting older. I don't get Valentine's Day gifts from my mom anymore. I need to give... It's my job to do that for her. However, today I went over there to help my nephew set up Rock Band. He's got my Rock Band gear, and they needed help setting it up. So I stopped over there, had dinner with my brother and my mom. And my mom's like, hey, did you see Duran Duran is going to be touring? Because we've talked. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Thank you. So we've talked about it for years now, that if we saw Duran Duran go on tour, we would buy tickets.
Fuck yeah, I
we
go.
fucking love Duran
Hungry
Duran.
like a wolf, baby. Let's go.
So we saw tickets. We found some good spots at Little Caesars. September 16th.
Oh.
Mama Maze
Hell
and me
yes.
are going to see Duran Duran. And
That's
I cannot
sweet.
fucking wait. She was so excited.
I'm hungry like the wolf. I love it.
Yeah.
That's some badass.
It's going to be a hype.
That's so cool. I remember growing up, Valentine's Day would always be just like this day that whatever, you got the chalky candy hearts. It was good. You would hand out the Valentine's Day, the different crazy things and
Yeah,
stuff.
like Reed's got going. Everybody gets a Valentine's Day thing at
Valentine's
school.
Day is like budget ass Halloween, kind of like you get some candy. It's not the greatest candy, but a little bag of some stuff.
Chalky hearts that
Yeah.
help with heartburn.
But I remember it was like a Friday or something. And I can't remember what day it was, but I remember I told you, like, didn't even think about it. I was like, oh, whatever, Valentine's Day. And then out of nowhere, my mom came home and she just had like this giant thing of chocolates, and it was like shaped like Garfield the cat.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it was this. I just remember it was this big giant thing of Garfield the cat like box, and it had a ton of chocolates in it, and it was just like, oh, for real, you got me this? And it was just. I think that's what's kind of cool about it. It's something you just don't expect. It's not that crazy big of some. It's not like buying you a new video game or something. It's just some candy, but it's like
Makes you feel good.
yeah, thank you. This is sweet.
Mama May's got you a Valentine's Day present. She got you a couple heart-shaped
Yeah,
cookies.
and shout out to Susan. Appreciate that.
best-
I got some cookies.
Best woman on earth.
Susan Mays, you're my Valentine. Appreciate that. Yeah. And also shout out to Sam's mom, Lisa. I believe tomorrow is her birthday.
Happy birthday, Lisa.
Yes.
And shout out to Andrew, who I saw here earlier. His birthday was yesterday.
Heck yeah.
So a bunch of Valentine's Day close birthdays.
Yes.
So
Well,
thanks,
yeah.
Mom, for being the best Valentine I could ever ask for.
And that's the thing, man. If you ain't got no Valentine out there, we'll be your Valentine, man.
Yeah.
Just Matty Ice and Marky Mark. We'll be your Valentine.
If your mom can't buy you presents, or she just doesn't want to, we're not going to buy you presents either.
No,
But
we'll blow you a kiss right here. And with that, we will now end the show.
yeah, and we will see you next week on the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast.
Peace.